For other people with this name, see Adam Roberts. Sir Adam Roberts KCMG FBA is Emeritus Professor of International Relations at Oxford University, a Senior Research Fellow in Oxford University's Department of Politics and International Relations, and an Emeritus Fellow of Balliol College, Oxford. Background: Roberts is the son of the poet and teacher Michael Roberts and the writer and editor Janet Adam Smith. He went to Westminster School, London, 1953–8. He studied modern history at Oxford University, 1959–62, winning the Stanhope Historical Essay Prize, 1961. Career: Assistant Editor, Peace News, London, 1962–5. Noel Buxton Student in International Relations, London School of Economics and Political Science, 1965–8. Lecturer in International Relations at the London School of Economics and Political Science, 1968–81. Alistair Buchan Reader in International Relations at Oxford University, 1981–6. Montague Burton Professor of International Relations at Oxford University, 1986–2007, with interests in civil resistance, international law, the United Nations, strategic studies, and the history of international relations. His publications include works on the United Nations and on Hugo Grotius, jointly edited with Professor Benedict Kingsbury. Roberts was elected a Fellow of the British Academy in 1990, serving as its president. He served on the Council of the International Institute for Strategic Studies, on the Council for Science and Technology, and on the United Kingdom Defence Academy Advisory Board. In 2002, he was appointed Knight Commander of the Order of St. Michael and St. George for services to the study and practice of international relations. He is an honorary Fellow of the London School of Economics and AMP Political Science, of St. Antony's College, Oxford, and of Cambria University. He has a guest professorship at Nankai University, Tianjin, China, and is Honorary Professor, Center for the Study of Terrorism and Political Violence at St. Andrews University. He has been awarded honorary doctorates by King's College London, Aberdeen University, Aoyamagakuon University, Tokyo, and Bath University. He was elected a Foreign Honorary Member, American Academy of Arts and Sciences, in 2011, and a member, American Philosophical Society, 2013. His interests include mountaineering and cycling. He has published articles in numerous journals, including American Journal of International Law, British Yearbook of International Law, International Affairs, International Security, Review of International Studies, Survival, and the Times Literary Supplement. His publications include recent articles and book chapters. The Use of Force, A System of Selective Security, in Sebastian von Einsiedel, David M. Malone and Bruno Stagno Ugarte, The UN Security Council in the 21st Century, Lynn Rienna, Boulder, Colorado, 2016, pp. 349–71. ISBN 9781626372580, 9781626372597. Terrorism Research Past, Present and Future, Studies in Conflict and AMP Terrorism, Volume 38, No. 1, January 2015, pp. 62–74. Print edition ISSN 1057-610X. Online ISSN 1521-20731. Available at The Long Peace Getting Longer, Survival, London, Volume 54, Number 1, February to March 2012, pp. 175–83. Print edition ISSN 0039-6338. Online ISSN 1468-2699. Available at Simon Frederick Peter Halliday, 1946-2010, Proceedings of the British Academy, Volume 172, Biographical Memoirs of Fellows No. X, Oxford University Press, Oxford, 2011, pp. 143-69. ISBN 978-019-726-4904. ISSN 0068-1202. Available at The Civilian in Modern War, in Hugh Strachan and Sybil Scheiper's The Changing Character of War, Oxford University Press, Oxford, 2011, pp. 357-80. ISBN 978-019-959673-7. The Civilian in Modern War, Yearbook of International Humanitarian Law, Volume 12, 2009, T. M.C. Asser Press, The Hague, 2010, pp. 13-51. ISBN 978-90-6704-335-9, ISSN 1389-1359. Lives and Statistics are 90% of War Victims Civilians. Survival, London, Volume 52, Number 3, June to July 2010, pp. 115-35. Print edition ISSN 0039-6338. Online ISSN 1468-2699. Available at Detainees, Misfits in Peace and War, in Sybil Scheiper's Prisoners in War, Oxford University Press, Oxford, 2010, pp. 263-80. ISBN 978-019-957756. An Incredibly Swift Transition, Reflections on the End of the Cold War, in Melvin P. Loeffler and Odon Westad, The Cambridge History of the Cold War, Volume 3, Endings, Cambridge University Press, Cambridge, 2010, pp. 513-34. ISBN 978-052183721-7. The Equal Application of the Laws of War, A Principle Under Pressure. International Review of the Red Cross, Cambridge, Volume 90, Number 872, December 2008, pp. 931-62. ISSN 1816-3831. EISSN 1607-5889. Available at Doctrine and Reality in Afghanistan, Survival, London, Volume 51, No. 1, February to March 2009, pp. 29-60. Print edition ISSN 0039-6338. Online ISSN 1468-2699. Torture and Incompetence in the War on Terror, Survival, London, Volume 49, No. 1, Spring 2007. Print edition ISSN 0039-6338. Online ISSN 1468-2699. Available at Transformative Military Occupation, Applying the Laws of War and Human Rights, American Journal of International Law, Washington, D.C., Volume 100, No. 3, July 2006. ISSN 0002-9300. Available at The Laws of War in the War on Terror, in Fred L. Borch and Paul S. Wilson, International Law and the War on Terror, Naval War College, Newport, Rhode Island, 2003. Available at Books. Civil Resistance in the Arab Spring, Triumphs and Disasters, Oxford University Press, Oxford, January 2016. ISBN 978-0198749028. U.S. edition. Article arising from the book in The Guardian, London, 15 January 2016. Discussion of the book with Professor Rashid Khalidi at the Carnegie Council for Ethics in International Affairs, New York, 10 February 2016. On our stream TV, Democracy, Sovereignty and Terror, Laxman Kadir Gamar on the Foundations of International Order, I. B. Taurus, London, 2012. ISBN 9781848853072. On Google Trans. Zhichang Wu and colleagues at Nankai University, Central Compilation and AMP Translation Press, Beijing, 2010. ISBN 978-7-51170220-3. Civil Resistance and Power Politics. The Experience of Non-Violent Action from Gandhi to the Present. Oxford University Press, 2009. ISBN 978-019-955201-6. ISBN 978-019-969145-6. U.S. edition. On Google. The United Nations Security Council and War. The Evolution of Thought and Practice Since 1945. Oxford University Press, 2008. ISBN 978-019-953343-5. ISBN 978-019-958330. U.S. edition. On Google. Documents on the Laws of War, 3rd ed. Oxford University Press, 2000. ISBN 0-19876389-1. ISBN 0-19876390-5. U.S. edition. United Nations, Divided World, the UN's Roles in International Relations, 2nd ed. Oxford University Press, 1993. ISBN 978-019827926-6. U.S. edition. Civil Resistance in the East European and Soviet Revolutions, Cambridge, Massachusetts. Albert Einstein Institution, 1991. ISBN 1880813041. Available at Hugo Grotius and International Relations, Oxford University Press, 1990. ISBN 0-19825569-1. ISBN 0-19827771-7. U.S. edition. Oxford Scholarship Online. On Google with Lawrence Friedman, al. Terrorism and International Order, Routledge and AMP. Kegan Paul for Royal Institute of International Affairs, London, 1986. ISBN 0-7102-11414. Nations in Arms, The Theory and Practice of Territorial Defense, 2nd ed. Macmillan, Basingstoke, 1986. ISBN 0-333-39306-6. ISBN 0-333-37307-3. On Google. Czechoslovakia 1968, Reform, Repression and Resistance, Chatto and AMP, Windows 4 Institute for Strategic Studies, London, 1969. ISBN 0-7011-14983. The Strategy of Civilian Defense, Non-Violent Resistance to Aggression, Faber, London, 1967. Lectures. The Equal Application of the Laws of War, a Principle Under Pressure in the lecture series of the United Nations Audio-Visual Library of International Law. Reinventing the Wheel, The Cost of Neglecting International History. The 2010 Gresham Special Lecture delivered in the Guildhall, City of London.